The music industry has always had a struggle with sobriety. A lot of rappers use drugs as a way to fuel their creativity. And I feel like it does help a lot, but at the same time, it does destroy you in a way. Because it does fry your dopamine. And when you don't have the drugs, you really can't perform your music as well. In the studio, you can't really make the same hits you used to make. But you can't blame a lot of artists. A lot of them get into this lifestyle when they're young. They get into these drugs and stuff before they even realize it. And by the time they're making music, they already own it. So it just gets ingrained into the music naturally, and that's just, it is what it is. And they accidentally push this same drug use onto their fans, and their fans end up using the same substance. A prime example of this is Juice WRLD, you feel me? If you look back at his career, he said he used to be inspired by Future, listening to Future music, and that's why he started using the drugs.
I was a music head, so like in 6th grade, 7th grade, I'm hearing songs about sipping lean. Those are like the real influential years, I feel like, especially for like a boy. My family putting me on to all this different music, Future, Gucci, all these niggas talking about drugs, bro.
You can't help but ignore how fun or how interesting, at least, they're making Xans and lean and all this shit sound.
Yeah, bro, like when I heard Future, the first song I ever heard by Future was Ain't No Way Around It. The second song I've ever heard by Future is Dirty Sprite, like off the first Dirty Sprite mixtape. And that shit had me wanting to sip lean at like 11, 12 years old, bro.
Yeah.
So,
feel me, the musicians, they don't really mean to push it. It's just they life, you feel me? When they really describing their life, they might think these drugs is cool, you feel me? Of course they gonna think it's cool. Niggas giving them all this dopamine. So don't think these rappers are just naturally like in their head, like, oh, I'm finna push the pills on my fans. I'm finna push this on my fans and that. You feel me? It's more like they just wanna talk about what they really doing, you feel me? And sometimes it's not the best shit. They're not advocating for it. They just telling you how the fuck they feel, you feel me? But it's really a relatability thing. You might not relate to the drug that the artist is talking about, but you'll relate it to a habit in your life that you're taking part in that you might actually not really fuck with, or that you really fuck with, you feel me? It depends on how you view it. Some artists might speak on the drugs and say they love it. Some artists may speak on it and say they hate it. So when you relate it to your own life, you feel me? You might relate it to a good habit you have or a bad habit you have. In the music industry, the fans don't really care about the artists when it comes to the drugs. They want the artist to be on these drugs. Someone like Phreshboyswag, you feel me? If you don't know who Phreshboyswag is, he's an artist from London, United Kingdom. I mean, but a lot of his music is based out of New York City. He was in the 1C collective with Xavier So based in Nettspend. His whole sound is this drugged out sound, you feel me? He's really known for being off the cat. His fans want him to be like this. His fans, you feel me? They love these videos of him falling down the stairs, not being able to walk. These videos of him live falling asleep. And that's the double-edged sword, because you feel me, someone like Phreshboyswag, he knows these clips is what goes viral. At the same time, he doesn't want to be drugged out all the time. He doesn't want to be going viral for this crazy shit. Like when he fell asleep on live, I'm not even finna put the clip in the video, but this man was live streaming, fell asleep off the drugs. I'm like, damn, so shit. He probably didn't really want that out there, but that's just something that happened, and it went up, and it probably upped his stream. So shit like this, it'll up your streams, but is it really worth it in the end? Depends on how you play it as an artist. These artists, you gotta understand, they have pressure on them, a lot of pressure to make these hits, because the label's giving them millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars to, you feel me, go to the studio. They gotta make these damn songs. And shit, sometimes shit gets stressful, bro. These artists, feel me, somebody probably just died in their life. They still gotta hit the stew. You feel me? They just crashed the car. They gotta hit the stew. They bitch just fucked another nigga. They gotta hit the stew. All type of shit, you feel me? So at the end of the day, like, you can't be mad at these artists for being so drugged out. It makes sense because their lifestyle is so crazy. I got a question for y'all though. Comment below. If you were a rapper or you were a singer, would you even be on drugs? Comment below. Would you even partake in that type of shit? Let me know. Another thing a lot of people don't notice is a musician's entire style can change based on if they start or stop the drugs, or if they in a withdrawal at the time that they in the stew. A lot of people don't really think about this. Regardless of what the musician actually believes, the drugs are affecting their music, because they're not going to be making the same music sober that they're making when they're peak high on their drug of choice. That's what you have to understand. It's not the same. It's not the same music. It's probably not the same cadence, not the same nothing. You're not picking the same beats. And the artist probably won't notice at the time, but the fans notice when they drop that album, and it's like, this just isn't really the same. You're not really slurring your words like we used to like you slurring your words. And we're not really fucking with it. But when it comes to pushing it onto the fans, you feel me, the musicians really gotta stop forcing the drug talk. I feel like when you force the drug talk, that's really like some crazy shit, bro, because you're really pushing a type of use on the people that you don't even do. Like, damn, that shit crazy. Like, how you gonna push something on the people that you don't even do, and at the same time you forcing it? Like, you not even, nobody around you on this shit or nothing. Damn, like, you just out here trying to create Gen Alpha Addicts. Somebody really got to get you, bro. Somebody really got to put you in them cuffs, man. You already creating Gen Alpha Addicts as an artist? Like, damn, like, we got to get these rappers, man. But I want y'all to comment below, you feel me? Do y'all think if these rappers had the drugs taken away from them, would they have the same music being put out? Would they have the same vibes on their album, the same type of stuff? Would they have the same eras? Would the fans still be loving it if they weren't off these drugs? Let me know.